What's up, guys? Welcome to Horror HQ. I'm Spaz. This week, it's clown themed. Our first movie review goes to Scary or Die. Now, this is actually a movie that has a compilation feel to it, but one of those movies is called Clown. This movie starts out with this guy getting bit by Gacy and turning into Cisco with an afro. And to avoid costly makeup sessions, most of the time he just looks like the Scarecrow from Batman. With the production of this movie, I think they were just going for corny clown movie and not actually scary, which is kind of in the title, so they really f***ed this one up. Out of 187 viewers, Scary or Die only had an 18% liked rate on RottenTomatoes.com. Our second movie is called Stitches. Out of 1,073 views, 43% liked it. It's about a horrible clown, and when I say horrible, I mean horrible as in shows up half-dressed, in his shitty car, and is questionably a drug addict. He accidentally gets killed at one of his birthday parties, and has some insane clown posse that curses or spellbinds his egg, and he comes back as a killer. And if I tell you any more about this, you wouldn't have to watch the movie, so go and watch it. You guys might not get the full humor of this, but the fire alarm just went off in the building. And when the fire alarm goes off, everybody meets down in the parking lot. Could you imagine what my neighbors were thinking? Because I know how they were looking at me. What's up? And they're over there thinking, when can we narrow down the suspect list of that guy? Now, it was a false alarm and everything was taken care of, but at the same time, come on now. Had to be today? And everybody's outside in the parking lot? Needless to say, I ain't gotta worry about my house getting robbed. Our third and final movie review with 196,144 reviews. 64% liked it, and the other 36 are a bunch of vaginas. The story revolves around an interdimensional predatory life form, which has the ability to transform itself into its prey's worst fears, allowing it to exploit the phobias of its victims. It mostly takes the form of a sadistic, wisecracking clown called Pennywise the Dancing Clown. The protagonists are the Losers Club, a group of outcast kids who discover Pennywise and vow to destroy him at any cost. The series takes place over 2 different time periods. At first, it's when the Losers Club discover Pennywise as children, and the second when they're called back as adults to defeat Pennywise because he has resurfaced. Actually, I just Wikipedia'd you guys. Now it's my turn. This was actually a 2-part TV movie series starring Frankenfurter the Clown.
I'm one hell of a lover. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual.
And a bunch of other people. Now I'm not gonna cheese this one up too much, because you have to respect the classics. This movie is what started mass chicklophobia nationwide. Chicklophobia is an irrational fear of clowns. It was released in the early 90s. Evil is under this town, and this monster does whatever it has to do in order to get these kids to go down there to where he can eat it. And because they're kids, and kids never finish a damn thing they start, they fail to actually defeat it. So years later, it comes back, and they have to do the same thing over again as crusty, boring ass old adults. Except this time, they gotta do it with a smoker's cough and a beer belly. It is currently being remade, and hopefully it won't need a 4-hour TV series to pull it off. I did enjoy it though, because down here, you float too, Georgie. And last but certainly not least is our Horror HQ's Death of the Week. That's it for Horror HQ this week, guys. I'm that fool Spaz. Like us, subscribe, and leave your comments below.
No one's getting out alive. No one here is getting out.